What's up, folks? Welcome back to my channel, Escalate Mindset. Hey, been on a little hiatus. Just moved into the new studio, so want to come here and talk to you guys about dealing with your vices. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the alcohol, the hard one. The hard one, everybody has a tough time getting around because of all the social pressure that's around us. Usually that form of social pressure comes from your own friends, your own family, your loved ones. Could be even from your spouse, your maid, whoever. But I get it, that's hard. And we always feel the pressure that we need to partake in this activity. I always say, no, you don't have to partake in nothing if you don't want to. Is it easy? No. Is it a hard thing to give up? It can be. Just depends on where you're at with it. If you're an alcoholic, that's another story. That's a tough one in itself. That you have to really be honest with yourself and see where you're at. Are you a social drinker? Social drinker, usually people who drink at events, parties, a weekender, a part-timer. Listen, for me, I always use fitness. I always go back to fitness, the gym, to get away from my vices. That helps me keep myself mentally strong, keep myself disciplined, getting away from all that behavior. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and bullshit you guys. I'm one of you, I'm an addict. It ain't easy, it is a tough road. It's hard to give up. Why? Because it's fun. There's times where I look back and I'm like, man, I miss it. I miss popping bottles and having fun. And it was a great time in my life. But I knew if I kept up with that behavior that I wasn't gonna live long on this earth. I knew I was digging myself an early grave. So I knew I needed to get away from that. So I knew I needed to change. And, I just had to dig deep, tell myself like, okay, it's time to change. It's time to cut back. So one thing is you gotta do is if you need it, seek help. Help's very important. Help can get you over the hump. Help and social support. You gotta be with like-minded people that are on the same journey as you, because if you don't do that and you try to do it on your own, guess what? The temptations are always gonna be there, and your friends and your so-called family are gonna be there to take you back down that other path that you don't wanna go back down. So very important that you seek help, social support. What's your why? That's the biggest question. Why do you want to give it up? Why do you want to stop with the old behavior? What's your why? Because you have to ask yourself, what's my why? Do you want to do it for yourself? Do you want to do it to become a better husband, father, better man in life? You have to ask yourself why. Or for health reasons. That's another one that people overlook is, let's be honest, alcohol is not the healthiest thing for your body. It is toxic. I know as much as some people don't want to believe that, and I need my drink to feel better and deal with stress. There's other ways you can manage your stress. So you got to create new, healthy habits that you can stick to. You got to give yourself small goals. Like what I say is, if you're a weekend drinker, let's start with giving it up for one weekend. Ask yourself how I feel that Monday. I didn't drink Friday or Saturday. I'm not hungover on Sunday. I don't feel like crap on Monday. Give it up for a weekend. Then you challenge yourself to 2 weekends. Like, all right, cool. You did it 2 weekends in a row. Then before you know it, you do 3, 4 weekends, and you did a month. Then you look back like, all right, man, how do you feel? How you feeling today? How's your head? Holy moly, I'm starting to feel like a whole new person. My wife and I have challenged people in the past. We've had clients and people who follow our channel, like, try to abstain from it for 90 days. First start 30, then 60, then 90. And people who've done 90 or longer have actually abstained from it and gave it up altogether. So, you have to do it one step at a time. Also, part of giving it up is you have to have a purpose. What's your purpose? Where do you want to go in life? Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a different person in a year? Do you want to elevate in your job? Do you want to create a business? What do you want to do? You have to ask yourself. Because I tell you right now, alcohol does hold you back. You might not seem to think so, but it holds you back. A lot of my clients who've given it up are now performing much better at their job. Some have even gotten job promotions. Some are even on their way to start businesses because they're mentally strong. One of my whys was why I gave it up. I just felt like I did enough partying for a lifetime. Like I wanted to grow the fuck up, if I'm being honest. I said, I want mental clarity. I don't want to rely on nothing else. I already have to rely on medication. I deal with blood pressure, high blood pressure, so I have to take medication to keep it, at bay. So I don't want to rely on nothing like that. I don't want to be a slave to the bottle. And I know a lot of people don't want to be a slave to the bottle. It's hard for them to give it up because that's what they use to manage their stress, to manage their problems. We think like, shit, I got a lot of problems, man. I got a lot going on. Fuck it, I'm just gonna slam it back and forget about it. Problems aren't ever gonna go away. I'm here to tell you that. They're always gonna be there. You know, can you numb it? Yeah, because that's what you're doing. You're just numbing yourself away. That's it. You're hoping by numbing yourself, your problems are gonna go away. They're never gonna go away, man. That's just life. Also, when you get social support, try to be part of a community. You can either do it through AA or other avenues. There's other social support groups online, or you could meet some friends at the gym and start working out. Find out which one of your friends or family are into working out, into fitness, into just walk out in nature. You know, it's helped me as I get out, walk every day, fresh air. I make sure I eat good food. I make sure I drink lots of water. I take my vitamins, and I pay attention to how I feel. And another thing people don't realize is you can even get like a little watch and track your sleep score. You can see how terrible you've been sleeping. And without good sleep, you're never gonna function on an optimal level. Just it ain't gonna happen. And you think you're sleeping good because you pass out from the drinking, but honestly, your body's not going through a very good night of sleep. And the next day, guess what? You're tired. You got no energy. You don't feel like doing much. You're less productive at work. You don't think your employer notices that? The people who give you a job and pay you, you don't think they notice your production? Versus the next guy who's on point, sober. He goes to the gym. He works out. He eats right. He's fit. You can see the energy difference. They can see it. So remember that. And if you want to live long on this earth, you want to be around for yourself, your family, your spouse, your kids. You know, it's almost like I feel like everybody's on a race to the grave these days. Like here we are, who can get to the grave the fastest? Who can drink their problems away? And you know, and hopefully nothing bad happens out of it. You're living on false hope. Something bad's gonna happen. It's just a matter, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You know, your body can only take so much. I've lost many friends to alcohol, drug addiction. It led to bad mental health. With bad mental health, could lead to, you know what, you want to check off this planet. It's led to all of that. So I've lost friends in all those categories. So, you know, you just got to really stop and think like, is this conducive to my health? And what can I do to better this? Again, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a battle. Your demons are going to fight you. And then, of course, the noise over here, your family, your friends, all the peer pressure, social pressure that comes with it. Like, oh, come on, man. You're not the fun guy no more. What's up? Oh, you think you're better than us? You want to drink with us? Come on, just have one. You know, one's not going to kill you. But when somebody's going through a journey, and especially someone who's an addict or an alcoholic, one can kill them because one can send them down a bad road. That one could alter their life, you know, in many ways, you know. And another thing that people don't talk about is how many people get behind the wheel when they drink, make the stupidest decisions on earth to get behind the wheel while intoxicated. So that's why it's important to talk about these things, man. And I know people hate talking about these things and it sounds repetitive, but we're embarking on the holidays and this is when everybody starts drinking more than usual. Company parties, holiday parties, family gatherings. They're already thinking about what they're gonna drink and eat for the holidays. It's already embedded in them. Like, I'm gonna get lit with the homies. I got my Thanksgiving, then I got my Friendsgiving. They're already thinking about what they're gonna drink. And then that's just Thanksgiving. Now we're talking about the month of December, all those parties that come with it. So, you know, just I want you to just think long and hard, man. Everybody always says, new year, new me. I'm gonna lose weight for the new year. How about, you know what? I'm gonna slowly cut back on my alcohol. So maybe one day you completely give it up. It's not gonna be an overnight process. It's gonna take a while. When you try to go call gangbusters, just cold turkey things, it's hard to do. Can it be done? Yes. I've cold turkey things. I one day made a decision about a year and a half ago or so, a little bit over a year, about a year and a half ago. And I said, you know what? I don't need this no more in my life. As much as I love my spicy jalapeno margaritas, my micheladas, my cold beer here and there, my Corona with lime and salt, I said, you know what? I can live without this. I don't need this in my life anymore. So I just made a choice one day, like I've drank enough for a lifetime, partied enough for a lifetime. So, You know, that was my why. So you got to find your why, you guys. And, you know, just do that. Find your why, turn a new leaf, and give it a shot, man. See how it goes. Thank you for watching the show. See you guys next time.